if you really think of memorizing grammar and all those words, so I'm not here to give you generic advices. I'm here to give you 5 actionable tips and tricks by which you can ensure that you will be a fluent speaker just in upcoming few weeks. So watch this video till the very end in order to become a fluent speaker. So without wasting our time, let's get started our video from the very first point. So first is thinking in English. Do you think that the people who are being native speaker, they just think in any other language and they get translation and all those things, that's how they speak? No, never. Even we cannot supposed to be a good speaker if we think in different language and talk in English. This is quite looking slow and you would not been that much fluent speaker. So what you can do to start thinking in English? Now you'd be asking, hey Anshu, like how I can do so? So let me elaborate this thing for you. So first thing you can do this, you can start describing the surrounding, your surrounding, wherever you are. You can start doing, explaining all those surrounding things, like I'm sitting on this, I'm being here, I'm thinking this. That's how you can start this process up too. And at last of your day, you can also narrate the whole day, like how it went. That's how you can start this practice. Why I'm saying that, because once you started thinking English, it is started coming out of very natural flow as I'm talking to you. As of now, I'm not having any script out there, right? Everything coming with the flow. Once I'm being aware with the topic, that's all. You are ready to go. So the first thing I talked about, thinking in English. Now coming forward to the second tip, which is speaking daily. Suppose you just come to me and ask that, hey Anshuman, I just wanted to be a swimmer, or I just wanted to be a guitarist. What I should tell you? Go and do so. So the same goes with the speaking. If you really wanted to be excel at speaking, go and speak. Go and speak daily. That's how you can be better at this. There is no shortcuts out there. There is no thing what you can take just in a day and be fluent in any kind of task. So you can start doing your speaking daily practice in front of mirror. So in front of mirror, if you be starting your practice, so you'll be getting a confidence in your body language. You would be analyzing it. You would be also looking up to that how your non-verbal communication works. Is your hand gesture, posture, everything is being perfect or not? Are you making eye contact or not? Everything you're gonna do analyze by doing mirror practice. So speaking is very important every day. Doing mirror practice. You can also do few of the things like recording your videos. So if you record your videos, you can take it, put it online on YouTube or anywhere if you really feel that you can learn in public. Otherwise, you can just take up to many more people. They would be giving you suggestions that, hey, look, this is where you're lagging. Or even you can watch your own videos for multiple times so that you can have the feedback loop that, okay, here I was not doing well, so from the next one I'm going to improve it. So doing daily speaking practice is very essential tip what I wanted to mention here. Never miss this, because if you really wanted to learn to swim, you have to come to the water. If you really wanted to be great at speaking is only one method to do it, right? Okay. Now moving forward, talking the tip number 3 is master the game of pauses. As I took it here, you can analyze the kind of silence, the kind of mystery I was having in my thought. Sometimes you'd be feeling that, okay, someone is speaking English very fast, so he's being fluent. No, never. If you analyze the great speakers, great leaders, you would be ever finding that the great people never never state the whole sentence in a one go. Even let's take the very good example, our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, right? He only speaks maximum 2 to 3 words in a one go, because he know where to take pauses, how to do it regularly. So you can do the practice of listening those native speaker or very good great communicator, and you can practice them by shadowing that, okay, here he took some pause and it is showing a great impact. That's how if I would be copying all those things, so definitely I'm gonna to be excel at this. So here mastering the pause scheme gonna to make the change in you. Even I'm doing it, and 6 months back I was not also aware with this thing. I was just feeling that, okay, if I'm not speaking this language very fast, then I'm not a great speaker. But this time I'm started, even not being perfect, I'm learning. So I'm trying to be focused that, okay, where I'll have to take pause so that it looks very natural, it looks Even if you observe those news anchors, they had also done a mastery over this taking the pause. So what I mean to say that if you would be doing the same thing, knowing that where to take pause, where to stop down, so you can also excel to this language. Okay, now moving forward to tip number 4 is that learning phrases, not only words. So what we started doing, just being emphasizing, learning new vocabulary, that I should get new words, I should be, always adding new things in my dictionary. No, don't do so. I'm not saying that never go and search for good words, go and do so. But before going to that, at least have some good phrasal words in your dictionary. That would going to make a great impact, because native speakers, even in your daily conversation, if you use those phrases, it is going to make your conversation more engaging. Right? People would be feeling that, okay, now I'm talking with a native speaker. You would be getting that confidence, like you can state a good and big sentence just in a few seconds. So that is the importance of good phrases. So never avoid those phrases. Do not only go with the phrases, just try to implement those. That's what the real learning comes from. If you learned a lot but not implementing, so it is not going to be worthwhile for you. Okay, now coming to our last but not the least tip number 5 is training your ears. In a book, it is also said, if you had gone through with that book called How to Win Friends and Influence People, one of the greatest book in communicational history, it says that if you really wanted to be a great speaker, be a great listener first, right? So yes, that's what he, the speaker or the author already emphasized. The part of listening is very important in order to be a great speaker, because unless you listen somebody, you can never, articulate your thought in very good manner. So be a great listener, listen a lot of people, listen your surrounding first, listen the native speakers, listen whomever you are surrounding with in order to speak better, because it gives you clarity, it gives you a lot of thoughts and a lot of variations. So that's where you can get more and more. I hope you get it, right? The importance of listening you can never avoid. If you are only looking up to be a great speaker, go and do whatever you want, as you are already doing. But if you're really looking up to be a great communicator, so that people would be fantasize or wanted to talk to you, so always follow all those tips what I have told you. Thinking English, I talked about like how you can do this practice. Speaking daily is also very important in order to get up great fluency. Mastering the game of pauses is one of the very crucial thing you need to take care of. Fourth, I talked about using phrasal things, phrases not only being emphasized on words. And fifth, training your ears is very important. So in last of the video, I'll be telling that only watching videos, watching me, they're never gonna to help you unless you take the action from your side. So be very focused onto the action parts. Consume less but implement more. Whatever you learn today, go and implement today, and let me know in comments that what is the first one thing you really gonna to follow at the end of this video until of your life. So if you really get this something out, valuable out of this video, so never forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon as well as like, so that I would be giving you the more actionable tips in the future. Thank you for watching till the very end. Hope see you in the next video. Bye bye.